What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. Um, it feels like spring out here after the winter of my discontent, and it's been cold as can be. It feels rather balmy out here. It's about 55 degrees. The sun is out, and I'm sitting here thinking about, ooh, it might not be long before we have springtime here. And I literally cannot wait. So, we have some news here. Maybe, just maybe, the Cowboys have actually changed. Stephen Jones, and I'm still wondering about the whole thing that now you see part owner. Part owner. I don't remember that happening and seeing that before. But Stephen Jones, it sounds like he's running the place like he owns the place. But he's been doing the talking right here with the Cowboys. Now, the thing you can say about Stephen Jones, and you can say a lot of things, some of them not so good. Stephen Jones does not lie to you. He basically tells you exactly what they're thinking about doing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, or areas where you think, nah, this might not be the case. He will tell you like it is. What he has basically done or said, first of all, that they're working on Osa and They want to bring him back. Um, so that's a good thing. So the fact that they're actually talking about our free agents beforehand. The next thing they're talking about is they want to bring back Rico as well as Jordan Lewis. Now, Jordan Lewis, it's funny because a couple years ago he had a hurt knee and he didn't have a really good season. We had a lot of fans that wanted to go ahead and get rid of him. But quietly, he's become a great slot cornerback. And surprisingly, it's been kind of a secret. And I don't know that he would have gotten the value or somebody would have gotten a really good break on getting him had they, if things don't work out and he's a free agent. And the Cowboys recognize we're not going to be able to just replace him. So starting out right now, hearing that the Cowboys are interested in getting Rico, and I've been doing a little bit of legwork here, and that's where I was trying to tell you guys that when you think about some of the running backs, we don't think of Rico as an elite back, and I'm not saying that he is, but comparably to Tony Pollard, and Tony Pollard had the same amount of yards, but we had Rico with 4.6 yards a carry behind a bad line to 4.2 yards for Tony Pollard. And the thing is we didn't really start using Rico. He had, I want to say, the first 7 games, he only had one game where he had 20 carries. Most of the times it was single-digit carries. So had we probably used him on a regular basis and put an emphasis on running, he probably could have been a 1,400 yard back, and then we'd be talking a whole different story. And he may end up being, at the moment, one of the most valuable free agent running backs that are out there. So the Cowboys are recognizing, I guess we could say, we believe in our guys. And so, normally we believe in our guys till they want to get paid a lot of money. But right now we recognize that, we let go of some players that ended up playing in the NFC Championship game. We let go of a coach who now has a Super Bowl ring. And we need to change the things that we're doing here. And so we're making Osa and We understand he's going to cost a whole lot of money, but with the salary cap going up, with the rollover money, we're not even having to do restructuring yet to get these guys taken care of. And we recognize now that the Cowboy fans, well, they have a right to be upset because, of this Super Bowl drought that people talk about. Apparently, I didn't realize it, but it's a real thing. That I thought a drought was actually 40 years. But they're telling me that if it's 20 years or more, it's actually considered a drought. We just thought that it was a little bit dry. But in fact, it's definitely a drought, and we need to definitely get some water on the field so that this drought is no longer existing, and we have to come up with a different plan. So, yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious, Stephen Jones. We appreciate you letting us know exactly what the problem is here. We appreciate that. No, all jokes aside here. All jokes aside, the Cowboys seem to actually this should give you a little bit of hope. I'm still cautiously optimistic that they're actually going to try and do something, and maybe just maybe they will. So that's what we have. Look for some stability in some of the players that we have. The other thing I will say, this is something that is really interesting to me. It literally just hit me sitting here. Oh my God, it feels so nice out here. That the players we're talking about right now, Osa and Rico Dowdle, and Jordan Lewis, that those are three players that aren't injured that we're talking about re-signing. Three players that aren't injured that we're talking about re-signing. Oh, and one other thing too is they're also waiting to find out if what DeMarcus Lawrence's plan is. I think the Cowboys would rather have him retire than to see him go elsewhere. So nobody knows at the moment. Some people, at least we've been led to believe that he wants to continue playing, that he's not ready to hang it up. And the question will be will he want to go elsewhere? Of course, everybody looks and says Washington is the place that he would probably go. And that's a possibility. So it's actually the sun on my pants. It's actually hot. Oh, spring's not far away. And I got to tell you guys this story here. And don't rat on me. Don't rat on me. But I find that this was one of those ones that was so funny, and it almost got my ass kicked. Okay, I got Miss Tracy. I love Miss Tracy. Love. 23 years of being together, and the more I watch, her shows, Sisters, and Zach Tima, I'm glad I'm not out there dating. But this morning, she said that the bathroom sink was slow draining, right? And I said, it's probably your hair. She got nice hair. She got long hair. I said, it's probably your hair's clogged up. And she was like, it's not my hair. It's your hair because you shave in there. I said, honey, but it's real short. That goes whoosh, whoosh right down the drain. And she said, I brush my hair in the room, not in the bathroom. I was like, okay. I said, well, that explains the hairball dust bunnies that are under the bed because you're shedding. Okay. So, be that as it may, we've got one of those pop-up sinks, right? And so I screwed the top off of the pop-up, okay? And I looked down in there. And I looked and I saw something in there. So I didn't have any of my tools, but I grabbed a Q-tip. And the Q-tip, I dipped it in there, and here comes and I'm slowly pulling. She's standing there looking over my shoulder as I'm pulling out these long hairs. And I said, yep, that's my hair. Okay, right? And so I'm looking down in there a little further, right? I said, there's something in there. And I took the Q-tip and I got it off, and it looked like a piece of plastic. She's like, what is that? And I rinsed it off. Fake fingernail. Fake fingernail. So, why is it we always get blamed for shit? Okay, I got another good one, but I can't tell this one. Oh boy, because it's one of those times when you get cussed at. It's your fault, and then it's like, oh, actually, it's your fault. So that was funny this morning. I had a good laugh before she knocked me out. No, she didn't actually knock me out. She just gave me that look like, fuck you. But all fun and games when you're married. All right, good people, have a great day, and I'm I need to do some more work out here outside because this is nice out here. Have a good day. Peace.